skeleton was found in Thailand. Now this was on, my switcher quit working. This was on the website, Prepare for Change. They have some good stuff on here, but you got to fact check some of it sometimes. So a unique discovery of giant skeleton in Thailand, giant possibly killed by a horned snake. And you look at it, it looks very, very convincing. When I first saw this, I was like, wow. Giant skeleton found at Thailand cave, one of the most important discoveries ever made. The skeleton of this giant was discovered in November 2017 in a cave in Krabi, Thailand. This was just made public a few months ago. The skeleton appeared to have been battling a large horned serpent upon death. It is clearly visible. The skeleton, it's a giant skeleton with the serpent wrapped around it. And the individual here is 5'6". This woman standing next to it. Looks very convincing. I definitely a firm believer in the giants. Here's more up close pictures. We got a big skeleton. And it looks like archaeologists cleaning it off. So I really thought about this and I was like, well, you hear about stuff being fake news all the time. Let me look into this. So I went over to Taiwan Today. Here it is, folks. Disappointed. Taiwan artist takes center stage at Thailand in Krabi. Not going to say some of those words. They're hard. Taiwanian artist wei-cheng smiles next to a plastic skeleton of a giant in a replica archaeological dig he created. Boom! Disappointment.
It can happen.
So, it's a fake. At first I thought, okay, is it disinformation to get people not to think? So I went to the Thailand Bene Krabi 2018 event page. Sure enough, here it is. Got his picture here. He is part of the national assistant professor. He currently works as an assistant professor at National University of Arts. And then he does workshops. He does basically recreation of archaeological digs. And he's got here wei-cheng. I shouldn't even try to butcher their names. I'm sorry, folks. Let's go full screen. It explores the boundaries between the realms of real and fictional to rethink history. He recreates excavation works, becomes hard to distinguish the fake and authentic. I'm going to say that these look really good. At first when I saw this, I said, oh, great. Here's giants. We finally got proof. We've seen those other giant pictures and the media always destroys them as fake. I thought, this could actually be a real one. The video is here. I think this is why people thought it was real.
We are now at Khao Khao Nam Nam caves, and we found like a huge and complete skeleton of a primate with a huge reptile skeleton on the side. The eye of the primate is estimated to be 6.5 meters. According to the skull and the tools, it might be a male. He is lying in a natural position, with his hand clasping.
So yeah, I think that's why a lot of people thought it was real, because it kind of seemed like a news thing. But what it is this Thailand Bene Krabi is basically an event, and they get all these artists together to show stuff. Don't get me wrong, it's cool, but we're here to giant. I believe the giant thing is real, and then we get all these fake ones. It's like it makes the public not acclimated to believe that it's not real. So bummer there. A little bit of a letdown, but yeah. All right, folks, we're going to take a short break, and then I want to get into some Denver airport stuff, the 30 million page backup that's going on, and a bunch of other stuff. So stay tuned. Talk is cheap. Dan Hohlfeld. See you on the other side.
Questioning your reality, questioning everything. You're listening to Talk is Cheap with Dan Hohlfeld.
Enjoying the show? Consider supporting us by donating to our Patreon. Patreon.com/K2D4Network.
Want to listen to the show on the road? Subscribe to our audio podcast. We are available on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and many more platforms. Don't miss a single moment of Talk is Cheap.
Like what you hear? Consider supporting the channel by going over to our merch store and making a purchase. Go to k2d4network.com for more.